Hey everyone, this is Brandon Griffin, CEO of 5 Incorporated, and again, a new year, new me video here for you. And today's lesson, the thing we're talking about today is, do you have what it takes? Do you have what it takes to create a better you in 52 weeks? In 52 weeks, do you have what it takes? Well, Brandon, you ask, what do you mean when you say, do you have what it takes? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm asking, do you have the desire? Do you really deep down in every little fiber and everything inside of you, do you really want to create a better you? And what does that mean? And the reason you have to ask yourself if you have the desire. And oh, this is cool. I'm sorry. I gotta show you this. This is an alarm that I have. Oh, I guess I could turn it off and then talk. But every morning at 10 a.m. on my cell phone, my cousin gave me this idea. I set my alarm clock to go off at 10 o'clock every morning, and on my cell phone you can kind of type in a title for the alarm, so to kind of remind you what you set the alarm for. And so I set the alarm to go off every day on my cell phone at 10 o'clock, and it says, wake up with a purpose. Wake up with a purpose. Isn't that a neat idea, a really cool idea? My cousin, Keith O'Brien, I'll try to tag him in this, gave me the idea. And I don't know where he got it from, but he gave it to me, and I'm glad he gave it to me, so I just gave it to you. And so, might as well give you that challenge. Every morning, set your alarm clock on your cell phone for a specific time to go off every day, to remind you to wake up with a purpose. And so I guess that's a lesson in and of itself. So if your goal is to live a life with more purpose and with more meaning, one thing that you can do, one small thing that you can do consistently each day, is to set your alarm clock to go off at a certain time of the day to remind you to wake up with purpose. Now, what I do when that alarm clock usually goes off is I take a moment and I think about, what am I doing right now? What will I have to do today? And why am I doing that? Or why will I do those things? And what's the meaning and what's the purpose of those things? And you obviously want those things that you do throughout the day to be good and to be positive. And so that is my purpose. So if I am that day going to visit someone who is sick, then my purpose is to uplift them. If I'm going to church on that day when it goes off, then my purpose is to serve God and to honor God, and to share back with Him what He's given to me. So I'm sorry for that little commercial break, but I set my alarm clock to go off at 10 o'clock every day, and it just so happens to be 10 o'clock right now. But anyway, back to what this video was really supposed to be about, which was, do you have the desire? Do you have the desire? Do you have what it takes to really create a new you within 52 weeks? Because in 52 weeks, if you aren't a better you can't come back and say, Brandon, it didn't work. But what we're doing right now, this A New Year, A New Me program that we do with 5 is just to help you add a plan and create structure around the desire that is within your heart. So it's just a tool to help encourage you, because really, truthfully, the desire that's within you to want to better yourself is and will be your greatest motivator. Is and will be your greatest motivator. Now, I understand sometimes, we ourselves, when we're by ourselves, get discouraged and lazy. And so in those moments, that is when you have me. That is when you have everyone else who's participating in a new year, a new me. And that is when everyone's purpose becomes to encourage you to get back on track and to stay positive and to consistently do the things, the small things you said you would do each day that would get you closer to becoming a better you within 52 weeks. And in another video, we're going to talk about what a goal is, and when we talk about that, you'll be able to understand why we focus on within 52 weeks. And so we'll talk about that. But so you got two things in this video. You should have gotten at least two things out of this video. Your desire will be your greatest motivator, and then I also gave you an example of how the A New Year, A New Me motto or concept works for someone who has a goal of wanting to live a life with more purpose, and small things that a person could do with that goal consistently each day to get them closer to that. So I'm Brandon L. Griffin. That's all you'll get today. I hope this video was helpful. I will see you soon.